Go Bretts. I don't mind playing the Bretts. Again, I find the Bretts fun to play. Not we've talked about this before in depth. I wouldn't call them competitive, but they certainly are fun. And now we get lizard men again, and the problem we've got here, unfortunately, is we've got no tackle guy, have we? I think our tackle guy is gone, which is a problem. But maybe, fingers crossed, maybe the unfortunate luck we had not injuring people in the last game will turn around. Maybe this game we will kill all the lizards. We will kill all the lizard things. Maybe this game it will. Yeah, was it? Oh, it definitely was tackle guy then. Yeah, tackle guy went down to he had minus AV or minus Agi, I think. And I'm not, to be honest, he was only level 1, which is why I got rid of him. But even if he was a high level, like I wouldn't keep him with busted AV. AV 7 on your blitzer is just.
I know I have.
It is like a time bomb. It is only a matter of time before he is a dead man.
Welcome back, Bloodbone.
So yeah, it was a real shame that he rolled minus AV into minus Agi. But come to think of it, there wasn't much that went well for us that game, really. But it is what it is. Let's have a quick peek at this guy's team. Again, he does not have a bench. He's only got the 2 rerolls. I assume because he only had 80k he went Babe. I wasn't really paying attention, but I assume he went Babe, seeing as he didn't pay the extra for a bribe or a reroll or anything. And he's got nothing particularly exciting on the Saurus. Nothing on the Crocs. Is this just? I assume then that maybe this is just a new team that he's got here. I didn't really see. Is it just a flat 1000 TV? Lizard Men team. But okay. Can't really see anything out of the ordinary with his. Oh, he's got no. Yeah, I can't really see anything out of the ordinary. It looks like it's just a new Lizard Men team. Okay. Yeah. It was a bit weird that it was 10-10. I always assume that when it's over 1,000 that they've had a game and bought some stuff. But yeah, maybe he bought some cheerleaders. I was expecting him to have an Apo or something, but clearly not. But yeah, let's see what happens. Right, we're going to take. I feel like we're almost certainly going to go man to man with the strength 4 guy. No, you're going to go here. You are definitely going to get an assist. Is there a way we can we actually, yeah, we can blitz. No, you know what, we're going in this way. We can definitely, we're almost certainly putting a blitzer up here because we can blitz a skink. And if we get the chance to blitz a skink, we are definitely going to do it. We need Agi 4 blitzer back here. You're going to go in there. You're going to go in there. Okie dokie. Yeah. Okay. I kind of like that. It's like I'm sorry I beat your team to a pulp, but at least I didn't roll doubles afterwards. Nah, it's cool. I don't mind. Like honestly, I'm really I really wouldn't have minded. I think after it's a shame you got the blitz. After you'd already won, like I'm all for you getting doubles and getting really good skills. Like if you're gonna get a bunch of SPPs on me, then I wish it would have turned out better for you. Oh, after you've already beat me, it makes no difference to me either way.
Don't talk to me for the next few.
8 injuries and 3 touchdowns in a sec. Jesus Christ. Like, this is really unfortunate that he was able to. Oh, and he got the POW as well with the one dice, no block. And he just goes straight in for the strength 4 die and gets a POW. I'm beginning to think that the world is against me. Not the world. That's harsh. I didn't mean that to come out as miserable as it was. I'm beginning to think that maybe my luck is not as great as it has been at this particular point in time. The good news is that maybe my luck will be better next year. So, I'm not like, and again, it's not so much, the thing is, it's not so much that, oh, he made a 1 dice block and it was really, and it worked out. It's just that out of all the things he could have done with his blitz, he decided to take his Croxigor, the loner, and make a 1 dice block against the guy with block. Like, that just seems to be the most unsafe possible thing he could have done there. And it worked out. But we're going to have to... The good thing is, he seems pretty happy to just... See, the other thing is as well, the blitz really kills us here. But the good thing is, again, is that he seems to be more than happy to just hang his skinks out here to just get punched at some point. This is real awkward for us now. We're going to have to take some 1 dice blocks early on.
Unity is strength.
Okie dokie, right. Stay.
That'll do.
There's 2 players free. We definitely need to try and get some semblance of a cage.
Loose ball.
Yeah, invincible skinks again.
Fast.
Okay, Agi 4 guy. Don't foul me now, son. Don't foul me now.
Yes, they picked up.
There we go. Right. Unfortunately, that's about as safe as we're going to get that right this moment. Strength. We don't have a. So again, we need another 1 dice block to work. Again, no knockdowns, but God, even that is.
He got himself out of a dangerous situation.
That's 2 dice uphill. That's 2 dice uphill. God, we're just in a real pickle with this, aren't we? And are we going to need another 1 dice block to work out? We need a Dauntless and a 1 dice block to work out here, which is unfortunate. But we've got to do it because of how horrible that first. There we go.
Look at all those players sitting down. They'll be
And
trouble
then-
for the unions if this carries
As much as I would like to follow in and get extra 2 dice, I don't want to do that. I'm going to make a going for it. I want him next to these skinks. And then again, we will make hopefully a 1 dice block here. Yep, Dauntless should work out. And again, we're taking these blocks because we have block and he doesn't.
Oh, look at that little snotling.
So this is the one that's really awkward because we don't have block and it is just a 1 dice. But if this peasant goes down, we're not really in any worse a spot than we are already. So, and we got lucky there. We did get lucky with that. So we had
No effect.
oh, KO. Yeah, people that use their skinks to try and put pressure on the ball. Like I feel like it's just like really dangerous. Like yes, you can put pressure on the ball with your skinks and use them to get assists, but this early in the game, I feel like it has the potential to just go horribly wrong. Like you just base up a load of stuff and then just get punched. Croc splits first. It's unfortunate. Stun, okay, we can live with that.
But this time, no miracle.
But yeah, I feel like this is all just infinitely risky. Like it can go really badly. He's only got 2 rerolls, so that's good. This is just 1 KO. So we got a KO. We'll take this though. We'll take this. Like a peasant KO for a Saurus KO.
So early in the match.
I'm quite happy to take that.
Hey, I might actually start paying attention.
Yeah, like the thing is about the 1 dice blocks, like it is annoying when you make a load of 1 dice blocks, but in this situation, like we have block and he doesn't, and we have to make 1 dice blocks. We had to because he got a blitz there, and he based up a load of stuff. We didn't really have much of a choice. We had to make some 1 dice blocks, and yes, they did work out, but like against no block, the only thing that was really going to get us was rolling 1s or rolling skulls. In effect, so it's not the craziest thing in the world. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's basically a 2+. And the blitz, yeah, the blitz could ruin our drive, but it does suck to get blitz against you, but But yeah, like for people who play the game, and sometimes they're looking at the dice thinking, oh my god, he's rolling all these. Sometimes I say, oh, look at the one dice, like he always rolled the one dice block first. Maybe sometimes I probably should explain better that it's not necessarily the fact that you're just rolling a one dice block. A lot of it also depends on the skills you have and the skills they have. Like this is just insane to me. He's rolled 2 dice uphill with a skink with no block. Like that seems really crazy. Because if he rolls out of the 2 dice, if he rolls a skull, if he rolls a both down, like that is a big risk. But anyway, the one dice thing, yeah, it's not just rolling a one dice block is not always terrible. There are a lot of situations where you have to do it, and a lot of how safe it is depends on the skills. If you have block, it's a lot safer. If they don't have block, again, you're a lot better off. So there are definitely situations where it works out. We are almost certainly blitzing skinks again. Oh, as much as I would love to re-roll that, I'm not going to, because I really want.
He's coming to help his buddy. That's
I really want 2 dice here with the. Oh.
This is going to be decisive.
Oh god. God, this is not going well at all. Stay. We are in a bit of. I would call this a bit of a pickle. Right, what are we going to do here? What's the best way to make this as safe as possible? Unfortunately, he can. Yeah, Dauntless has not been ideal the last couple of games. That one there is that one hurts because it's not so much that it's the Dauntless. It's like we messed up the Dauntless and then we messed up the one dice block afterwards. So that kind of hurts. And the fact that we didn't get not being able to get these skinks is really hurting us as well. I do need to kind of get a move on. And we've got no real good way to. Right, I feel like this guy's almost certainly going to end up here then. We're going to have to move him first, though. Yeah, this is not, ideal, but I feel like this is about as safe as we're going to get at the moment. The way this half's gone, it's kind of a bit... It's kind of all a bit weird with the blitz and such. And then we just take a 2 dice on this guy. Faber Krieg, do me a job. Oh, no. Never mind. Right. So, yeah, not ideal. Not ideal. Skinks ignore 1 square of tackle zone. Why is that? Is that the stunty thing? Or I forget what exactly. I know stunty makes them. Ah, right, okay. Oh, okay, so yeah, he ignores tackle zones into cages, but then has to roll -1. Okay, I see what you mean, yeah. Yeah, sometimes I kind of forget what stunty actually does at times. I would love this guy to bonehead. Oh. Again, we are in a little bit of a pickle. We can get out, we can sort of get out of this, sort of, maybe. Or at least get away from these guys.
The attacker has an assist.
A lot of it depends on what happens here.
He's on him now, like a halfling on a hot dinner.
Like this, theoretically, if Dauntless works, this is a 2 dice block for us. So we can get this guy free, hopefully. That shouldn't be a problem. And then we get 2 dice on this skink, 2 dice on this skink. We can move these peasants out. So we should be able to, hopefully, if things work out, shift the cage over here somewhere. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. But we will see. We will see. And again, the only saving grace is that it's still early enough in the half that we're not extremely rushed yet. Oh yeah, the bonehead is not. Yeah, it's not like. Again, it's one of these things where I don't really expect him to bonehead often. It wouldn't surprise me for a big guy to go through the whole game and not bonehead. He only boneheads on a 1. It's just one of them things that whenever he's about to move him, you're like, oh, I hope he rolls a 1. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, it is. Like you're gonna have games where sometimes the Crocs is amazing, other times not so much. Right, which way do we go here? See, as much as I would love to Dauntless punch the Crocs, we need this guy gone to get him free. So we're almost certainly going to Dauntless this way.
Unity is strength.
There we go. Follow. And then we stand this guy up. And then it just becomes a case of where do we want to go. Stand up. I feel like we definitely want to move the cage. And again, as much as I would love to blitz a skink, if we can't, then we can't. I don't feel like there's much of a way he. What's this here? This is a blocker, so we'd need 2 more assists on the Crocs. We're not going to do that. You can come here because we're going to get 2 dice this way. Chose not to use a chaos. Yeah, a lot of people don't. I know some people, a lot of people who play chaos teams don't use the big guy. The Minotaur is the thing with chaos is chaos don't really need it. They are certainly not as reliant on having the big guy as say like humans. Humans don't have the extra. Like chaos have a lot more like strength than the humans, so they can get away with it. We're going to do the go for it with the blitz here. We do want to try and blitz a skink. Oh, that's unfortunate. And I'm not really. I don't think I'm going to re-roll that because we've only got 1 and it's a stun. Stun hurts. But yeah, no, I know a lot of people who play Chaos don't use the Minotaur. I feel like for a Chaos team don't really need it because you know by the time you've got a really good, really well leveled Chaos team, if just one of your Chaos Warriors rolls plus strength, then he's pretty much as good as a big guy anyway, except without the crappy bonehead or wild animal or whatever. So, I get that. I get not using a Minotaur. I would very much like him to fail a go for it. No, never mind. So again, he can get some players in here. I feel like on the human team, you kind of need the ogre because you need like a bit of beef. He needs to be a bit of a. Your ogre needs to be a bit of a wall for the human team. He needs to soak up some blocks because otherwise you just get too far down to teams like Chaos. You just get like out muscled. The tree, yeah, I'm not. I honestly, I don't play enough Wood Elves to know whether or not the tree is a good idea or a bad idea. From what I've seen, like when I've played Wood Elves, the tree there's more games where the tree doesn't do much than there is where the tree's amazing. Like the tree seems to be rubbish more often than it's good. Yeah, you kind of need to be you need really good level ups on the tree to make it good.
It can be so overrated.
Oh.
There's always room in sport for a scrap like this.
Okay, no injury. We're good. So right now we just see what we do here. You're going to stand up. We are kind of running out of turns. Not really, but kind of. Not having the 4th blitzer really hurts. There are our blitzers. One, blocker. Are they all here? Oh, they're both here. Okay. Fair enough. Right, you stand up. Because we are going to take a 2 dice here. We almost certainly need to blitz this guy. But with 1 dice, it's kind of annoying. But we do need to do it. I mean, I'm tempted to punch away, but then again, no, because we want a guy in this square, unfortunately. I know we don't, actually. Yeah, no, we do. We kind of have to blitz 1 dice here, I think. It's unfortunate, but we do need him gone. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. Oh. We really needed to clear this guy out, and there was no real good way to get an extra tackle zone on him. Right, well there goes our last reroll, and we're in a bit of a pickle. It's not ideal, not ideal. Again, it's not like it's not a total disaster yet, but it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Plus strength skink. Yeah, plus strength skink is actually really, really good. On the human team, we have a 3 strength catcher, and the extra 1 point of strength made such a massive difference. It is so huge. Skip. Oh, and by the way, happy New Year to everyone. Happy New Year from glorious London, glorious sunny London. Well, not sunny in the middle of the night, but happy New Year. I hope you all have a good one. I hope you and your families all have a good New Year and good health and all the other good stuff that I could think of. So it's a new year now, so that means that our luck's going to change and everything's going to start going brilliantly. Quick draw, man. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome again. Welcome to the chat. You got it just in time for New Year's. So happy New Year to you. Go on, have a bonehead once in a while. Jesus. Oh. Got a stun again. Yeah, this has gone pretty bad. This has gone pretty bad. Oh, come on, give me a break. Right. The fact that worked out is a real problem for us. We might have been able to just we might have been able to get a 2 dice block, try and pick it up and run away again here. But now this becomes a lot more of a problem because we almost certainly have to take a 2 dice. I'm not quite sure which way about would go this. Yeah, it wouldn't. I was going to say if he makes that, we're in real trouble. Come on, 50-50. Oh, he's failed it. Okay, that is actually not the worst thing that could have happened to us. It's not great, but it's not the worst thing that could have happened to us. We almost certainly want to stand you up. Stand you up. Bear with me 1 second, I do have to just take a quick phone call. Hello. Yep. You too. Any idea what time you're done? You can, but you're gonna have to, like, obviously I'm gonna need some warning to get down there in time, so. Alright, whatever, yeah, just ring me. It's more. Yeah, no problem. I should really get a mute microphone button, shouldn't I? I know I'm not muted. I know I'm. It's alright. It's alright. I'm not talking to you. Don't worry. Just ring me later on and tell me. Alright. Alright. Bye. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, sorry. I know I'm not. I know I'm not muted. I keep forgetting to set up a mute microphone button. Right, we are going to. Unfortunately, this is all uphill rubbish. So I feel like our best bet is almost certainly to just try and make the pickup. But then again, that doesn't really help us in any way, shape, or form. You know what? We're gonna take 2 dice against a skink anyway. Ugh. Oh, you know what? We shouldn't have done that, but never mind. Anyway. Nurgle are really good. Nurgle are very, like, they're not necessarily the most. They're not like the most expansive team to play. And by the way, to everyone in the street, yeah, I do apologise for having to take a phone call in a minute of that. But the reason why we are doing the late night stream is because at some point in the early hours of the morning, I'm going to have to go out and pick someone up. And that was what the phone call was, to wish me Happy New Year and say that they hadn't quite decided when they were done yet. So the stream's probably pretty much going to go on for a while until I have to go out. As and when that is, I'm not quite sure yet. Oh well. So we are going to go in. It's a problem because this was on our drive. Yeah, things just. I don't know. I'm kind of struggling to put my finger on what's going wrong. I do feel like Lizard Men are a pretty awkward matchup for Brett's early on. I feel like out of all the teams, I feel like Brett's do really well against a lot of teams. But I feel like Lizard Men are a bit of a problem because Lizard Men, they just outmuscle you. And because the team's reasonably new, we haven't had a chance to get any guard. We haven't got any tackle, which is a problem. And unfortunately, what we really need to win these games is some decent, like just an injury or two. If we could get one Saurus off the pitch, that would be huge for us. That would be really big. Yeah, and the other thing is, yeah, we are missing a blitzer, which is absolutely massive for us. Like, not having the 4th blitzer really is a real pain. But like, this is not unwinnable by any stretch of the imagination. We can turn it around. We just have to. Strength 4 guy is almost certainly just going to get 2 guys, so you get that. I don't really want to commit more guys to that to try and punch this guy as well. I'd like to, but I'd much rather. I don't know what else I'd rather do. I'd much rather. The peasants are going to guard the ball. We're going to cage up with the peasants. However, we need to cage up with the peasants. And these guys we're going to. Not quite sure. I'm not quite sure. We're going to need to be a little bit risky. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like, don't get me wrong. I definitely feel like there are certain bad matchups for certain teams, but you know, different teams are good at different team values. Like, for example, dwarves. A lot of people who play dwarves when you're new to the game will be like, "Oh my god, dwarves are ridiculous. All they do is just punch me all day and kill all my players, and I can't injure any of them because they've all got high armour and thick skull. Dwarves are OP." And that, to an extent, that is true. At 1,000 team value, dwarves are very good. But they don't always stay that way.
They'll need to scoop up that ball and quickly.
They get worse as the team values go up, because later on, when other teams have Claw and the like, and Mighty Blow, the dwarves die a lot easier, and the fact that they're really slow starts to catch up with them. So there is a lot to be said for the fact that Lizard Men can be pretty decent early on.
At the same time.
But that is not to say that they're like an overpowered team and they're just easy mode. Like, it doesn't always work out like that. Yeah, exactly. Dwarves are really strong early because of all the block, but later on they do run into a lot of problems. So yeah, different teams are definitely overpowered at different team values. For example, Chaos. Chaos are absolutely terrible at team value 1000 when you first make them. They are rubbish. But at team value 2000, after they've got a bunch of levels, they are amazing. So,
The attacker has an assist.
God blimey. I know that was a 1 dice, but we're rolling lots of skulls here. Lots of skulls. The reason I made that 1 dice block is because I want to at least, like, we kind of need to make some distance. We needed to get a guy down the field reasonably quickly. The plan was to make a 1 dice block and run a couple of people. Yeah, I mean, Chaos, and I would say as far as really late, as far as like really high TV, I would say, especially at the teams that are in Blood Bowl at the moment, I would definitely say that Chaos and Dark Elves are very, very good high team value teams. They do very, very well. But if you are, you know, you can do well with any team. You can do well with any team. There is no team that's absolutely useless. Like, even Bretonnians, like, they're not ideal, but you can play well with Bretonnians and do well, and you know, you can play around the strengths and weaknesses of a lot of teams with anyone. So
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone. Should be good.
it is just unfortunate the way this has worked out that we've ended up with lizard men on a team that's got no tackle and no guard like that. It's kind of unfortunate. If this would have been, if we have this matchup like after a few levels, then things are a lot easier for us. Things get drastically easier for us against lizard men. Nurgle is definitely... Nurgle is a really... The thing about Nurgle, when Nurgle comes in, that they will... The reason why Nurgle are good is, one, yes, they do very well against passing teams because... Obviously, Nurgle have this thing, for anyone that doesn't know, Nurgle have a skill called Disturbing Presence. And it's like an area around a lot of their players. And it makes it harder to pass or catch or anything like that in the area. Well, that's good.
Now it's the other team's turn.
So that's good. That Nurgle are good for that reason. They do very well against passing teams. They also have regeneration, which means every time they get injured, they make a dice roll, and if they succeed, the guy just regenerates and goes off to the side of the pitch and doesn't even get injured. So a lot of the time, they do win the war of attrition against a lot of teams. Like even bashy teams like Chaos, they can go head to head with a Chaos team, and because they have regeneration and the Chaos team doesn't, eventually they come out on top. So, right, you stand up. You stand up. Yeah, the new team. I'm looking forward to it. It'll definitely be a lot of fun. I feel like we're almost certainly going to blitz with the strength 4 guy, get him up against some. Get him up here against some. Oh god, we really need some pals. Just make him commit some extra players down here. I'm not quite sure where we're going to go. Unfortunately, it's turn 7, so we need people in scoring positions, which is why I feel like we're going to do this. Because we do need to get a shift on. What we need to do is try and make it... This is all a bit of a big risk. Like, there's no real good way we're gonna do this. So we're just gonna make it as awkward as possible for him to catch us, and then go from there. Oh yeah. No, don't get me wrong. Regen is only 50%. But you still have an apothecary. Like, it's not like you use regen and then that's it. It's just like playing a normal team, except you just have to. I'm pretty sure you get to apothecary anyway. I think. Okay, we're gonna make some go for it and do some stuff. I feel like that's about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we've made a go for it. He's going to be able to get some skinks over. We just hope that... Let's just hope. See what happens. Like, again, this is one of those situations where the first half has not gone particularly well for us. But, whilst this is not a brilliant situation, it is about as good as we could hope for. He can get a 2 dice block with a load of skinks, but it requires a couple of dodges at least. So... Norse are a lot of fun. Norse can be good. Norse can be good. What's the team? The other team that has the other team that has the werewolves, is that Underworld? I think they're a good team. Underworld will be a good team when they come. Oh yeah, Undead. Yeah. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't actually know on the actual rules for regen and Nurgle and whether they. I was under the assumption that that the Necro team still get an Apo like a normal team. But if they don't, then maybe it's not so good. But I have seen, funnily enough, the league I play in, their final was the other day, and that was Nurgle versus Chaos. And a lot of it came down to the fact that Nurgle just regened a bunch of injuries and Chaos didn't. Obviously because they don't have it, so they just won the war of attrition and ground them down. So now he needs to make some dodges. He's going to have to... He's got to dodge one of these guys away, which is perfectly doable. But not. He has to dodge a guy away and make a block here to get the ball carrier. That is, yeah, the undead. I think it's undead. If undead kill human linemen, then human linemen come back as rotters, which are the undead, basically the undead linemen. Go on, undead stunty, dodge stunty. Oh god, that is so unfortunate for us. I feel like we're really doing everything we can to try and put ourselves in spots to win these games, and it's just not quite working out for us. Okay, alright. Apo worked out at least. Again, silver lining, at least the Apo did his job. Is it zombies? Zombies get razor dead? Yeah, I know. I do know that if you kill human linemen, they come back as rotters. Oh, well, there's an okay, finally. Praise the Lord. Praise Lord Nuffle in all his glorious greatness. Finally, we have managed to injure a skink. So, hopefully this is the start of something glorious. We shall soon see. It sucks. Oh god, I hate not having tackle anymore. Follow. It sucks that that's put paid to our chances of scoring a touchdown, but these things happen. We will almost certainly take a one dice here at the end. Oh, did the skink get? What did the skink get? Like minus something? I didn't see. And then yeah, I'm just going to take 2 dice blocks on skinks anyway. God, I really would love to just knock them over, but never mind.
One more step and
So the good thing is, I say the good thing, that I would love to surf the skinks. Yes, I would have loved to have, but unfortunately, with that guy getting injured, it made it a bit more of a problem. Oh, it's just not. We're not having it. We're not having it.
Twinkle toes there.
And then all this is going to be 2 dice against, I think. Yep. Okay. So we end the turn. Right. Yeah. Again, not ideal. Not ideal. Certainly not an ideal first half. We received and we're 1-0 down, which is always pretty bad. But it could be worse. At the end of he's got 1 skink off the pitch, which is good. We're going to get this guy back. Yeah, I don't feel like we didn't have. Not quite sure. Again, it's one of these things when. Yeah, Ogre team. The Ogre team's pretty funny. Halflings as well. Halflings are proper ridiculous. Halflings and Goblins are the ridiculous teams. They're always fun. I've never actually played Ogres. I would almost certainly play Ogres when they come out, just to see. I mean, I'm almost certain that as the new teams come out, we'll almost certainly be doing little runs on each of them just to see how they are. I'm not sure when the first one is due. Oh, that's nice. Hopefully we injure him. If we injure him, that'll be a right result. No, never mind.
Because it's the other team's go.
Shame we haven't got one more turn to surf a skink, but right, we are 1 man up. We are 1 man up, and we have got to.
Can impact the game.
best defense is a good offense.
We've got to hope that we can get in there, put enough pressure on the ball that we can snipe it away at some point. Oh, we'll go this way. There we go. Oh no, what am I doing? No. It's a bit crazy there. There we go, but in there. In there. You can go in there. Right, yeah, I'm hoping that I'm hoping that we can just... Again, I suppose like what with the unfortunate part about this game, the first half of this game and the last game, is that we haven't got off to a really good start in any of the halves. Like in none of the halves we've had a particularly good first couple of turns. The blitz really kind of pissed in our cornflakes on that last one. It made life very awkward. But again, we'll see. Hopefully he does what he did last time and he just sends a bunch of skinks down the sidelines for us to punch. But we really do need the... to be fair, like it's literally like we've played 3 halves against Lizardmen, and the only thing we've managed to do is injure a skink, and the only reason he got injured is because he failed a dodge. It's like we really need these Bretonnians to just start. We need to get them in the gym. They need to start working out. They need to beef up a little.
Well, they're very short, so maybe quite a few.
My experience, it takes 6 for one to change the camp.
Right, here we go. There we go. That's good for us. Oh, saw us down. That is huge. It's a shame he got stunned, but still helps. Still helps. Yeah, it honestly depends. You'd be surprised. The thing about the console community is it depends. It all depends on. There is the chance that at some point, you know, if it goes on sale or if people pick up second-hand copies or if they do it, you know, if it goes on sale on like Xbox Live and the PlayStation Store, then maybe a few extra people pick it up here and there. I don't know. You never know. You never know. Again, it's one of them things where as long as it... Oh, that's good. That's good. I think it's the first time he's done it though. He didn't do it at all first half, so... I think as long as there's enough people who play it on the consoles to just at least get a game, then you'll always be alright. I mean, that's all you need, really. You just need enough people to be able to actually get a game. So, this is not the worst thing in the world for us here. We can... God, is he really just gonna... Where's he going with his skink?
This player forgot his hands in the changing rooms.
I almost want him to pick it up and run down here with it. Like, where is he going to go with his skink to make it safe? Over here, maybe? I assume he's deciding whether or not this is worth re-rolling. Okay. Right. We're almost certainly blitzing this skink. Four in 6 months. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Yeah, sorry. Oh, yeah, because I lost my train of thought there. I was talking about the new... Oh, come on. We really need these skinks to just die. You... Over here. But yeah, what I was saying is, when the new teams come out, we will almost certainly, you know, obviously make a team of them and start and have a little run and see how it goes. I'm almost tempted. You know what? While we've got the opportunity, can he get? He can. Right. Maybe not. See, he wouldn't be able to get all the way around, which is unfortunate. Can he? Yeah, he can go that way, but see, he's going to need to do going for it now. Oh no, we can go this way. We can go this way. It's fine. While we've got the opportunity, we don't have a bribe or anything, but this is about as good an opportunity as we're going to get to do this. So I'm going to take the 42%. Like, there's no reason why I wouldn't. If the peasant gets sent off, it sucks, but you know, we get a chance to injure a Saurus. Another stun. Oh, we're really not doing spectacularly well with this. But you know, we have to just do what we do. You can't expect every game to be spectacular. Sometimes things don't go your way, and other times things don't go your way for a few games in a row, and you just have to live with that. Yeah, the Brets are not they're not having it. They're not really getting sticky in the booting. They're like, do you remember that ogre we had on our human team who just refused to injure anyone? It's like having a team full of him. So what do we want to happen here? We want him to... Ideally, we want him to make a block and mess it up and then fail to pick up, but we'll see. We'll see.
Quick and easy.
Oh, he's made it that time. Okay. He should have made it that time. See, again, this is a problem with the skinks. They're so blooming quick. It's real unfortunate, the lack of tackle. But we've got enough. We've not been overly. We've not gone crazy with the sending people over here. We've kept it reasonable. Is he just straight up? Oh, that's the Agi 4 guy. Okay. Oh, that is. But even that is kind of risky. Like I don't quite understand that myself. No, I mean, yeah, he's going to get 2 dice regardless. I suppose he hasn't really got any other way to blitz without just taking 2 dice against the...
That's it. Get in their face.
Okay. So we get 1 dice here, and then this guy gets a dodge. We can, oh right, now we can. I feel like we can blitz this guy now, and at least get 1 dice. No, maybe not. Maybe not, because then we need to take 2 dice. What we need to do is, unfortunately, we can get a tackle zone on him again. We need to blitz with this guy. Get the Dauntless, run around, and then stick another tackle zone on him with the other guy.
Like halflings round a sandwich. What's this? Would you wind these
Oh, no injury again.
Stopping them.
Yeah, the camera moving is it does get a bit. I would very much like to. I'd very much like to get around there, but unfortunately, the stun actually does help though. I might end up taking a 1 dice here in a minute. We're going to take 1 go for it here. I'm almost certainly going to take... Actually, we could probably get a 2 dice this way. We definitely want to... Yeah, the auto moving camera is definitely mildly irritating to say the least. And we're almost certainly going to take... Certainly going to take that. Certainly going to get... Is that going to be 1 dice? Yeah. Can we get another guy? I feel like I'm going to take a go for it here, because we might take a 2 dice block with the peasant. I feel like that's not the worst thing in the world we could do.
This player likes to be well assisted.
Push is not ideal, but we will take it. We will follow that.
Looking rather smug for remaining upright. Right.
We might take a 1 dice here, but I feel like we want to do the dodge now. There we go.
Put some pressure on the ball carrier.
And then we'll take a 1 dice here. And that works. Do I want to wrestle? I'm kind of tempted to... Yeah, we'll wrestle. We'll wrestle. He's got higher armor than me. As much as I want to take the opportunities to Ingersaurus where I can, the odds are not in our favour. And if you stop playing the odds, then you know you're asking for trouble. So let me have a chance to read all this chat now because yeah, the annoying camera is really a problem. It's not a massive problem. It's just that you know, especially when you're streaming and you're trying to explain stuff to people and you want to kind of move to where it happened and it keeps dragging you back. It does get kind of annoying. But
Big guy.
oh, we. Oh, Father Creed, you let me down. You let me down. But again, the thing is here, none of this is too bad for us. Like, he has no easy way to get this skink out of trouble. if he does get the skin catch up, I mean, I say he has no easy way. He does only have to make one dodge, so he does have an easy way. But we should we do keep putting ourselves in a situation where we are putting tackle zones on the ball carrier. Unfortunately, we don't have tackle, and he just never ever fails his rolls. So, what can you do? I mean, even here, we could... I mean, we probably, on reflection, we probably should have left the guy over here. But we are 1-0 down, and we kind of have to pressure the ball. It's the problem with having a bad first half, that you end up having to play slightly more aggressive than you would like. So yeah, the fact that he got away from there, kind of is a problem. And we're almost certainly going to have to make a dodge here to get another tackle zone on him, and then we're probably going to have to make a bunch of going for it, to be honest. Like, we really, without any tackle, this is becoming a real problem. This is even worse, because now we can't really get... We might end up having to take a 1 dice with a reroll. Well, we might end up having to do a dodge and a 1 dice. I don't think you could have... I don't think you can transfer players between... Father Krieg? Oh yeah. I thought you meant... When you said sleepy time, I thought you meant you was off to bed. But yeah, no, your... Father Krieg, Peasant Father Krieg, yes, he is off for a little nap. Yeah, and I don't think you can transfer players. There is a function in the game whereby you could sell players to other teams, but I honestly have no idea how it works because I've never really used it. So you stand up. Right, now which way do we go first here? I feel like we almost certainly... Can we blitz? No. So I feel like, unfortunately, we have to try and get a tackle zone on this skink. We just got to hope we don't roll 1s, which we didn't. And now comes the hard part. We need to make the dodge, which we did. Okay, that's part 1.
Well, they had to retreat a little,
and that will do. Not ideal, but God, why? Why does it kick? Just cut me some slack. Just cut me some slack, game. Cut me some slack. Right. Now we're kind of still in a pickle then, because this skink's just going to pick it up. And I don't think we've got anyone. Right, so we have to make this dodge now as well. It's only 50%, but we don't... The unfortunate part is we don't have any other option. We have to at least try and get tackle zones on this skink. There is no point to not do that. That is the play that we have to make. Oh well. That was I assume that was a 4+ dodge, which we've failed with the reroll. Which is, again, it's unfortunate, but you do what you can. You do what you can. You try and put yourself in a spot to win games, and then... Oh.
And now the opposing team has paid.
Never mind. Well, I don't think he's even had to use his rerolls. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure how the selling player works. Yeah, I think it maybe just be set up by individual teams or individual leagues as they go along. We will say nice one, not to get too salty. We don't want to, you know, it's not his fault that we have had kind of iffy dice. But yeah, we're kind of getting... It's kind of unfortunate. Right, so now we almost certainly need to just plough down the pitch. Oh, right, okay. So it's like an off-season in between season things. Oh, right. Well, it's cool. It's a cool idea in principle. It requires you to be in a reasonably organised league, and I think, and obviously you can only sell players between teams of the same, or between teams of the same race, which is a problem. Like, it would be a lot more fun if you could set up a league whereby any player from any team could transfer to any other team. That would be hilarious. Like if you had like a really good gutter runner and you put him up for auction and all of the other teams could spend their petty cash on him. That would be pretty cool. I'd enjoy that. But Right, yeah, so we need to get down the pitch reasonably quickly. None of what we do in these next few turns is going to be even remotely safe, but we're just going to have to do some risky stuff. Just try and get players down the pitch and hope for the best. Which is why we're probably gonna blitz with this guy, to be honest.
Couldn't find it under a big pile of corpses. I gotta admit, I was a little grumpy that day.
Yeah, that'd actually be hilarious. Like, I wouldn't mind that at all. Or like a human team with some random war dancer in it. It'd be pretty fun. Like, I'd enjoy that. We're just gonna make a bunch of going for it, and we're gonna try and get some players in position, and we're gonna try and tie up some lizard men, and we're gonna try and throw the ball downfield and score in 2 turns. That is our plan. That's kind of the only plan we have at the moment. I feel like if that plan doesn't work, we're kind of boned anyway.
Come on, guys, together.
An elf team with the Crocs. Oh, that would be brutal. Absolutely brutal. And you, sir, are going over here. You're going to stay there. Alright, and now comes the... I mean, we have got Agi 4. We have got Agi 4. It's not exactly... Can we make it... That's a long bomb. No, we might need to... We might need to make some going for it here. Long par. 50% par, 67% catch with a reroll. Let's see what happens. Ogre. Oh, God. Ogre Crocs trick. Yeah, that would be... I suppose they would have to limit it to only one big guy. Otherwise, it would get ridiculous. God, look at that. And he failed the catch with a reroll. God damn it. This... Bloody hell. Look at that lot. Catch 3+1. Reroll. Catch 3+1. Oh, the... I'm trying to, like, you know when you're having a day and you're playing... See, this is I suppose this is where Blood Bowl gets a lot of people. There are some days when you're playing Blood Bowl and you're doing your level best to enjoy it and have some fun, and the game's doing everything in its power to just crap on your head from a giant height. It's just like, no fun for you. You're just going to lose. Never mind. We might be alright. It was always going to be iffy anyway, but at least if we had the ball in hand, all we had to do was survive a block and then we could try and score. Now this becomes way more awkward with the pickup. But we'll see. I feel like from here...
This is going to be decisive.
What are we going to do from here? Well, that's all these guys used up. So, right, from here, this is the plan now then, because of the way he's done this. The plan is definitely... It's a shame this peasant... Right, this is it. This is what we're going to do. Because we need to score. Dauntless. Right, get in there. Oh, push is rubbish, but we're going to take it.
What's this? Once you wind these players up, there's no stopping them.
67% pickup. Oh, come on.
Missed that action.
That hurts. Because now... 50-50? Oh, come on. Just another one. Come on. Just help me out. Help me out, game. Just help me out a little bit. Oh, God. Yeah, it is. Sometimes you just have a rough run of it. You just have a rough run of it. God. The good thing is sometimes, like, I do. There is a part of me that, in a weird way, kind of just chuckles away at how bad. Like, sometimes when I get games like this and runs like this, I just want to see how bad it can get. Like how many ones it's going to give me. Like, it's like, oh my, just please help me out a little bit. again, we've got no... See, now we've got no real good... The plan here is to find a way to hit this guy. And unfortunately, we're going to need to make a bunch of dodges. Because we're going to need to dodge away to hit the guy. And then we're going to need to get another guy to dodge away to pick the ball up. Because you can't blitz and pass at the same time. So, and now he's marked the peasant. God damn it. Never mind. Right. Who else can score? Well, in that case, then we're passing it to the blitzer in the tackle zones, assuming that this guy doesn't knock him over. Oh, he's boneheaded. Right, this is our chance for glory. This guy right here. We've got to. Oh, and he's double skulled. He's double skulled. Where was that double skull? Like in turn 3. Yeah, we really do. We really do need to get our blitzer back. We really do. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First things first. We have to try and knock this guy over.
They're going for the ball.
And there we go. Right, so there's part 1. I'm hoping the ball goes sort of... Oh, that sucks. That really does suck. I probably... Actually, that's my fault. I probably should have pushed the skink this way. As an aside from all the complaining, I have been having a little whinge, but that was my fault. That one was my fault. I should have pushed the skink here so that the ball had more of a chance to kind of bounce around this way. As it is, that's my fault. We still have to try this. We've got to try to pick up.
Scooping up the ball.
Oh,
the opponent's so close.
What's that now? 33%. What's the dodge? 67% dodge. We got no re-rolls, but I feel like... Oh. 50%, 67%. Go on, son. Go on. Something's worked. Something worked. You know what? I'm going to take a touchdown there and call it a moral victory. See, that's it. It's the start of our glorious comeback. Things have been going terribly, but we're turning it around. All we need now is a really good kick and a blitz, and then all these players to fall over. That's all we need. That is all we need. We're going to go like this. We're going to see what happens. We got 2 turns, two turns to 2 turns for greatness. That was it was unfortunate that yeah, we do. We literally need a pitch invasion and all of his players to fall over. That's probably our best bet, but never mind. Or we kind of need a blitz and we need the kick to end up over here. If the kick ends up here and we get a blitz and we just catch it and run off, maybe we get a draw. We shall see. We shall see. Stranger things have happened. Well, not many stranger things have happened, but stranger things have happened. Oh, you know what? I've got a thingy here. I do apologise. You know what? The follower alert was working earlier. It was definitely working earlier. But Vic Makis, I'm going to call you Vic Makis. I hope I'm not butchering your name too much. Thank you very much for the follow. I do apologise if I missed the alert or if it didn't go off or if I was in the toilet or anything. Thank you very much for the follow. I do appreciate it. Along with all the follows and everyone who just, even people who just stop by, don't follow. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I'm sorry I missed it when you did it. If you are still about watching, thank you very much. Right. Yeah, we're going a little ham here. I'm hoping that he does something silly like miss the pickup early, and then we just pile down the pitch. But Skirt. Welcome to the chat, by the way. I haven't seen you. I don't recall seeing your name. If you've been here before, I apologise that I've forgotten. But yeah, welcome. And thank you very much for getting involved. Come on, roll them double skulls. Roll them double skulls. Go on, roll a double skull here. Oh no. Ah, cool. Yeah, I do my best to like, I'm usually reasonably good at remembering people's names once I've seen them. But yes, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy it. And I'm gonna have to have a quick look at the figure out why the old follower alert didn't go off 43 minutes ago. Yeah, it seems but yeah, I hope Vic Makis or Vic Makis. Oh yeah, Vic Makis. I'm gonna go with. I'm not sure if he is still about, but I do. I always feel bad. I always feel bad when people follow and I don't notice. Agi3 Skink, is that the... That's the... Yeah. So, I'm a bit lost there.
They've grabbed the ball.
Oh, where's he going to go? Alright, again, this is not like...
It's another handoff.
Is he going to... Just fail the handoff. If he fails this... God, he does make a load of unnecessary... It's just so unnecessary, all of it. Like... The safe play by a mile would have just been to just run away. Like, the fact that he's making handoffs and stuff is just insult to injury. But I can't blame him. You know, he's obviously, if he gets another score here, he's probably thinking to himself, "All right, I'm pretty safe. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get another touchdown."
At least they have teammates
I just need him to roll a skull, something, anything. 4 ones in a row. So next turn, we are going to send, first things first, we're sending the blitzer down the pitch. Because without a blitzer down the pitch, nothing else matters. Like, it seems optimistic, but that's what we have to do. Now it just comes down to... Right. I don't want to make a bunch of dodges with that guy. So what I might do is try hopefully if we get Dauntless we get a 1 dice block here. That works.
Oh, look at that little snotling attacking the troll.
67% dodge.
On the edge of the field there. Within
Come on.
Oh, wait.
Oh, now we get a KO. Bounce this way. Bounce this way. For the love of God, bounce this way. No, not that way. And the reason why I say no, not that way, is because, oh, mind you, this is the Agi 4 guy. You know what? So if ever there was someone to pick the ball up with, it's the Agi 4 guy. Right, now. Unfortunately, we still have no rerolls, which is a problem. But we're doing our best here. We're doing our best. Yeah. Claw Mighty Blow is just... It can get really depressing at times when you just feel like every single block is just like crushing you. We're going to stick another guy up here because there is no reason not to. We want 2 guys reasonably close together up here so that if he fails to catch it, maybe he does. And again, we're just going to run... We're just going to run more guys up the field. Like, at this point, we're just hoping for the best. Never mind. Right. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. I did that the other day, not being able to see someone and getting chipped over. I did it with the Troll Slayer on the Dwarf team. I didn't see the I didn't see a Skaven, and my Troll Slayer chipped over and killed himself. Just outright dead, straight up. Yes, go on. There's his reroll gone. That's good. So his reroll's gone. He can't get to the Agi 4 guy. So I'm not quite sure what would be the better play here, to run and pass with the Agi 4 guy, or to this kind of makes it a bit of a moot point. I was debating to hand it off to this guy so I could get further up the pitch and pass that way. But now it just becomes a case of... I mean, this is unfortunate. But yet again, he has used his blitz already. And... Can he get another... Oh, right, okay. So he is going to... Right, so this is our plan now then. I really hope he fails this dodge. I need him to fail. I need him to fail a dodge. that hurts. Because now I've got to pass into tackle zones, which sucks. I do have catch, which will help, but it does suck. Right. So, what we need to do. Last 3-2. Sweet, man. 3-2. 3-2 on the Brits. Good. Nice. 3 TDs in second half. That is 3 TDs in a half is always a really good performance on any team. Right. Now, the play we've got here is we need to make a 2 dice block here.
Count those teeth, Jim.
And get this skink out of the way.
Off the ground in a few seconds' time.
And we will follow that. We're going to run this guy in here. We probably actually no, actually yeah. It doesn't really make a difference that we did that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We might have to make a go for it there at some point. Now we need to blitz this guy. It's only 1 dice, but we've got to do it.
The attacker has an assist.
Wrestle works. Sweet. And now we want to put a tackle zone on this guy for the interception. We do need to put tackle zones on as many people as possible, just because it makes it harder to intercept. And now comes the glory. Don't want to go for it yet. Okie dokie. Maybe I might... Oh, what's this? Right, 50-50. What do we reckon? 50-50? This guy's got Agi 4. Can we make that any shorter? Alright. 50-50. Let's go. This is our chance. This is our one chance for... After all the terrible dice rolls we've had. If this works... You know what? We're so close. We are so close. We've done all this work and all it now comes down to is 1 dodge and a go for it. We're so close. Oh, we were so close. We were so close to glory. Oh. Oh, so close, so close. It hurts. That hurts. Oh, we rolled a 1 as well. So we can't buy a new blitzer. Oh. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. We did so well that last turn. What did we get? We got some SPPs though. We might get a level up somewhere. Yeah, we got a level up. Can't complain too much. We're almost certainly getting guard unless we roll doubles. Yeah, we're getting guard. Strength guard. We are going to be taking guard on any blocker that doesn't get a double. We are taking guard first because we need it. We need it.